So that game against Liverpool, when you woke up in the morning, your dad said that you told him you were going to get sent off.
we always felt the games were on the Sunday and the team selection was like on the Saturday, and on the Saturday I was told I was going to be playing, so all Saturday and Sunday morning I was just like focused on it, trying to.
What do you think about Liverpool?
Oh, don't get me started. Just it was great playing against them because you could just like, you know, when you're watching a game on TV and you're just like, come on, but you could actually do it to Liverpool.
And what were the tackles? What were they like?
They were pretty bad, just late. It was just, when the ball had got away, they're just like, if the ball gets past, then the player's not gonna.
And how old were you?
Oh, about 10, 11. Yeah.
Were you the only one of the team that got booked or sent off that day? And have you, was anyone else on the team sent off?
No.
Over those?
No.
In that time that you were there?
No.
What did the coach say to you?
I can't remember. It was probably Louis that said something.
Yeah, Louis.
He was one of the coaches there.
Yeah.
It was.
Okay. So what did the coach say to you?
So I came off the pitch, and he patted me on the back and said that that's the spirit we like to see. So I didn't feel as bad then, you know, and that the coach sort of was behind me.
Did you actually feel bad?
No.
Okay, that's great. Yeah. So you can just explain Dylan's daily routine.
From the beginning?
Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, around about 5:30, Dylan's feed would go off at an alarm. So Steve's usually up first thing and he'll go and flush him off on that. Then he needs waking up because he'll need to take his creon, which is his enzymes to digest his feed that he's just had. And then he'll get woken up, and usually if he's quite poorly he'll cough a lot and maybe be sick. He should have a nebulizer called hypertonic saline that makes all his mucus loose, but depending on how sick he is, whether he can handle that. And a physio as well, depending on how sick he is, whether he can handle that or not. And then he usually has an antibiotic nebulizer, which again takes about 15 minutes on that. And that's got his antibiotic in, but he's also got oral antibiotics, of which he takes 3 different kinds, and amongst that there's vitamins and supplements and things in a little pot, so there's probably about 9 of them already to take. And then he can go off to school, and that's what he does for the rest of the day. That's before school.
Okay.
So then when he comes in from school, it's the same again. He'll go on his nebulizer, a salt nebulizer to make everything loose. Then he'll have a physio, and then after physio he'll have his antibiotic nebulizer again. And then later on that night he has another nebulizer, which is to again kind of loosen it, but does it a different job, and it does it overnight to thin the mucus out a bit more, called Dornase. And then his feed will need hooking up, and he then has more creon to take with that. So he can take quite a lot of tablets in a day, probably. I mean, before he went on the bigger creon, he was probably on how many a day, Steve? About 50 tablets a day he could be on easily. And then that's it for the night time. He'll sleep.
And what would the physio include?
Can we just reposition?
Yeah.
The physio is a breathing. He's on a breathing cycle now. Yeah, right.
Yeah, go.
Yeah, the physio is a breathing cycle. It used to be patting when he was younger, and most people know it as, CF, it's patting, and it's not actually. It's on a breathing cycle now that he's old enough to do it himself. He still needs someone to sit with him and count him through it. So it's 3 cycles on each side, lie down flat, and it'll be 5 deep breaths, and then relax for 5 small breaths, and then sit up and huff and cough. And he'll do that 3 times on each side. So it takes about 25 minutes to get that through.
And has he always been on this much medication, or is that a development in the last?
It's creeped up. I mean, he's in the last 12 months, it's probably really crept up. He had a porter cath fitted because of poor line access, so he has a port. He had that done on Christmas Eve, not the one just gone, the one before. We took that slot, desperate to get, you know, the IVs into him. And then following that, because he was so poorly and so sick, and no matter what he tried to eat, he couldn't eat enough to keep his body going, because they need about 3,000 to 4,000 calories a day, and he couldn't possibly take that in. So he had a gastrostomy in the May. So these are added things that you've got on, because you've got port flushes to look after the port every month. You've got the water in the button that needs changing every week. You've got the button itself that needs changing every 3 months. You've got to make sure that it's flushed off every morning and the feed's set up at night. So it's in looking after him, that's increased. And the IVs over the last 18 months, because of the NTM infection, have been non-stop really. You can go in for 3 weeks and come out for about 3 weeks and then be back in again for 3 weeks, and it's just been that cycle really, while we're trying to get on top of the bacteria that's causing the issues for him.
Absolutely wonderful. Thank